3, 2, 1. We are live. I think we're live. Yeah, we're live. Yay!
Are we live? All right.
My camera's all messed up. All right. So let me take the sleepiness off my eyeballs. Welcome and good morning for you who are watching live. And if you're not watching live, good day, whatever day it is. Paul is here, Tom is here, I'm here, and we are together going to discuss the calorie. What is the calorie? I know it's confusing to a lot of people, and we're just going to try to figure this out and try to explain it to you in the best way possible. It's not my strong, what do you call it?
Come on.
It's not my strength, but I'm going to do my best. So, with Paul, you want to go ahead and get started, or Tom, who wants to go first?
I'll go over the basics.
All right.
So, what is a calorie? We hear this term all the time.
Mm-hmm.
You look at, different types of food, different drinks, and, we look at the calories. And, how many of you actually know what that is, though? So I'm going to explain it just in a scientific way, and then we'll break it down in a more layman's term way.
Oh, yay.
So we all can understand. But basically, a calorie is a unit of energy. It's just energy. It's what our body needs to perform and do its basic functions, okay, and provides energy. So without calories, we wouldn't be here. So the calorie is heat. It gives off a form of heat. And it takes it raises what? Lost my place here. Those crickets?
I'm just messing with you.
So anyway, like a food calorie, when you see a food calorie, it's actually a kilocalorie, which there's actually 1,000 calories in a kilocalorie. So actually, when you look at 200, like say you're looking at a soda can, soda has 200 calories, you'd actually be consuming 20,000 kilocalories. I just thought that was interesting.
Wait, what does that mean, kilocalorie?
It's just a calorie. It's like there's 1,000.
That's how they weigh it or something?
1,000 kilocalories in a calorie. Yeah, unit of measure.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
So in general, we need about 1,000 to 1,400 calories to run our normal bodily functions like our heartbeat, lungs, just normal organ function. Anything over that, we need to perform different activities.
Awesome. The cats, I see.
Yeah, they're freaking out right now.
Sorry.
Yeah, they're not being nice. So within the calories are provided by fats, carbohydrates, and proteins. Not all calories are alike. They're all different in nature. So fats have the highest concentration of calories. There's 9 calories per gram of fat. So there's 9 calories in every gram of fat. Protein and carbs have 4 calories. Alcohol has 7 calories. Hold on a sec. I'm going to pass it on. Someone else. I got to take care of something real quick.
You want to go ahead, Tom, while he plays with the cats?
Yeah, so what Paul's talking about is just basically like, how many grams are in, make up a calorie. So that's going to help people when they're working on their meal plan as to, the nutrient breakdown of their meal plan. So if somebody's on a specific calorie per day diet, they do need to look at the breakdown of their grams of fat, protein, and carbs. Go ahead, Paul.
Well, that's pretty much good with that. I don't want to get too scientific. Depending on our age, our sex, our weight, and our muscle mass. It depends how many calories our body needs to function. When it comes to reducing calories, like some people like to go all the way down to the very bare minimum. Unfortunately, that doesn't work. It might work for just a little bit, but your body will adapt. And what will happen is actually go into starvation mode, and your body will actually not, burn those calories because it's like in starvation mode. It's
freaking out.
Yeah, it's so because it wants to make sure there's enough to run your normal organs so you stay alive. So. So reducing calories by just restricting calories down to the minimum, and I know a lot of you do this. It's not effective. It's not going to. One, it's not healthy. Two, it doesn't work. It won't work for a long term.
Yeah.
You will bounce back up, but I know we have a lot to talk about on this. I just wanted to give a little bit of the scientific stuff and get that out of the way, and then get into a more easy explanation of what it is. Why a calorie is not just a calorie. As you can see, fats have more calories per gram than a carb or a protein.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if we want to get more specific with carbs and protein, but basically think about like if you have, I don't know, I'm going to say donut. Donuts are loaded with fat and sugar. So that donut's going to have a whole lot more calories because it's fat, right? And fat has more calories per gram than, say, I don't know, a piece of chicken. Maybe, I don't know, a piece of chicken is protein, so it has 4 grams per pound. I mean, gram of 4 calories, not grams. 4 calories per gram.
Got it.
So you could actually eat more and still be within that calorie limit. You know what I mean? So like you could eat a lot more chicken. And chicken's probably not a very good example.
What about tomato?
Tomato, I mean, a banana, I don't know. Just, if you eat natural foods, they're going to be more calorie dense. You're going to be able to eat a lot more of them, and they're much more better. Much more better, yeah. They're better for you. Your body's going to run more optimally because you're giving your body the food it needs to perform at a higher level.
Awesome.
Instead of fats that are just gonna, and sugar and all that stuff,
just converts into ugliness.
It really doesn't give your body the nutrition it needs.
Yeah.
It just kind of fills you up. That's all it really does. Yeah, so that's what I have there.
Awesome. Tom, you have anything to add to that?
No, just what I said before. That it's just really a breakdown. It's Paul gave the scientific overview of it, but typically we just need to be a little bit concerned when we're looking at our intake of my thing is looking at the intake of the quality of food.
Yeah.
One thing I thought of that people are going to come up with a figure whether they use something online or their doctor tells them to go on a certain caloric amount diet per day, whatever it's 1,200, 1,700, 2,500, depending on what people's goals are. And when people are they should definitely be working with a coach or somebody to help them figure this out. There are some good apps online.
I'm gonna go over with you.
Yeah, and the thing is though is that it really, in my opinion, is going to boil down to the quality of the food. I mean, somebody can take in 1,200 calories a day, but it could be crappy food. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, just go to any restaurant and look at the calorie counts on those. I mean, I'm not going to name any restaurant names, but all you have to do is look at their menu and look at their calories. And, man, some of them, I mean, you're going to get your daily allowance in one meal.
Well, yeah, like check this out. Like I love those chai teas at Starbucks, right?
Yeah.
And every once in a while you grab a cookie with it. Well, I'm not doing it anymore, but in the past I have. And between the chai tea, it was like 250 calories, and with the cookie, some of those cookies were like 250 calories also.
Oh my gosh.
So that's 500 calories, where for a woman that would be half of what she was almost supposed to eat in a whole day.
Yeah.
That's supposedly a snack.
And it's amazing how those things
That's
just add
crazy.
up. But yeah, I mean, I went to a restaurant, and I mean, the meal. I swear it was like at least 1,200 calories just in the meal, you know, but if not more. And that's not including anything else you add on, like appetizers or dessert. That's just the meal,
Yeah, that was
you
just the
know.
one.
And
I have a few
like,
of those
you
memories.
know, it's no wonder why people are carrying around excess calories, you know, excess energy. You're not using that energy, just sitting there. It's
Yeah.
excess. So yeah, it's very easy to get those extra calories without even knowing it. I mean, it's just for me, I'm a bigger guy. I need more calories than just 1,200 calories. That's not going to work for me, you
Mhm.
know. So I need to eat a whole lot more, but still, calories are not just calories. So just watch what you're eating. If you stick to real food, like we like to say, real food, not box bags, you know, processed food, fast food. You stick to real food like fruits, vegetables, lean meats, nuts. You're going to be able to eat a whole lot more of that, and your body's going to be loving you for it because you're giving it good stuff.
Yeah.
So I mean, just start thinking. When you start, I would say just start looking at the calories you're putting in. I mean, we're going to go over. Marina is going to go over this in just a minute and show you how to actually figure out how many calories you should be consuming in a day.
Mhm.
Um,
I am. You ready?
yeah, I mean, I was talking about the resting metabolic rate, where the minimum amount of calories you need your body to function. If
Mhm.
you want to do activity, you need more than that. So, I mean, like I said, that's 1,000 to 1,400 calories. So, if some of you are out there cutting down to like 1,200 calories, you're like at your minimum. So, if you're doing any kind of exercise, you know, you're really risking, you know, some health problems, you know, passing out because your body just doesn't have enough to go on. So,
Mhm.
and like we said,
Awesome.
that doesn't really work. So, and so I'm gonna let you take over, show us the formula, right? You're gonna go over the
Mhm.
whole formula,
I
mathematical
am.
formula, how to figure this out.
Yeah,
All
here.
right, everyone.
Let's
I hope you're ready. Get your notepad out, take some notes.
All right, let me screen share here. Let's see. Let's just do full screen. All right, can you guys see my screen here?
Yeah,
Not really.
I see me.
You see Tom?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. All right. So, I did a little research and this is what I found. And this is what we don't always see when we're thinking about calories, but this is the math that goes behind this thing, and it's not too difficult, but like obviously you have to have your weight in kilograms and your height in centimeters, and you know, have these numbers memorized, and there's different versions actually. So this one was the original Harris-Benedict equation, and then this one down here, it was the revised version, and I'm sure there's other versions as well. I don't know the other versions by name, but there are many different ways to figure this out. So I was going to go through that with you, but thankfully we have things like this wonderful little calculator I found on bodybuilding.com. Um, Basically, you just enter in your height, your weight, your age, if you're male or female, and then calculate, and voila, it's done for you, which is amazing because I am not the math whiz, and there is no way you are going to get me to try to figure that out. And another little thing I found is my Fitness Pal, which I think is awesome. So I'm just gonna like kind of walk through a sign up so you can see how easy it is. I mean, let me see. We'll just create an account here real quick. And I don't want newsletters. So if you guys can still see this, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and this is a free app. That's how crazy like this is to me, because I don't think you guys or many people realize how much of a headache this can be if you don't have some kind of calculator or something to help you with. But I mean, apart from just being a calculator and telling you how many calories you should be eating, it helps you track everything too, and you can send you it sends reminders to people that you have added to your list of friends here. And I'm going to put in just a random weight here just to kind of oops. Just to kind of give an idea. I'll leave it at 5'7". I'm a female. I'm not 5'7", but whatever. I don't think this really matters. So, United States. I mean, I think they have this information in here to keep track of you and kind of get an idea of where you might be. That's not my actual birthday, so don't try and go and steal my stuff. And you can see on the bottom here, it says they'd like you to describe your normal daily activities. Now, I think this is where a lot of people get confused. I don't know if you guys can agree with me, but a lot of times we like overthink this or don't overthink it. I can go like extreme both ways. Like basically you just want to think about your daily routine when you're not exercising. Like just kind of, this is how I track my FitnessPal anyways. I just put in what I do on a daily basis. So if I have an office job, I'm sitting on my butt all day. And it's obvious that I'm going to sit myself or click on sedentary because I'm sitting most of the day. I have a desk job, I'm not doing much walking. But if I'm, like, they give examples here, which is really cool. If I'm a teacher, I'm on my feet a good part of the day, but I'm not, like, actively going out and running and, sweating. So active they describe as like a waitress or a mailman. You're physically active, lifting a couple things, walking around. And very active they describe as a bike messenger and a carpenter. So you're actually lifting heavy, doing some heavy physical activity, stuff like that. So I'm going to leave it at sedentary. How many times a week do I plan on working out? Well, I'm going to go with 5 for, let's just say 30 minutes. And I want to lose, I don't know, what's a pound a week's a good goal, right?
Yeah.
It's a healthy one. Okay, so we're going to save and continue. And what is this? Members who diet with friends lose. Okay, so this is to connect you with friends that might have a FitnessPal or to invite them to do that. So I think this is really cool because you actually can stay accountable to your friends if they're actually doing it with you. I'm saying actually a lot, and I'm really sorry about that. I apologize. I'm catching all my word blops. Okay, so stop laughing. I know you guys are smiling without me seeing. The email addresses that you can just enter in their email addresses. Sometimes you can connect with these people through the FitnessPal app, which is cool because you can see what they're doing, they can see what you're doing, and then you really want to create that kind of accountability for yourself. All right, so this one, the next page says your suggested fitness and nutrition goals. Okay, so this is the calorie breakdown that it came out for me. My target should be 1,200 calories a day. And you got to remember, this is like I'm sitting on my butt all day, and I plan on working out 5 days a week. But my calorie intake should be 1,200 calories a day, okay? That's without the exercise. Now, I'm going to be exercising, so I have to add more or eat more to add up or to stay at the 1,200 calories a day. I don't know if that makes any sense at all right now, but I promise you I will explain that in a little bit. Okay, so nutrition goals, has them all set right here for you. Target fitness goals, you should be having, or I should be having according to this thing, 700 calories a week. with my 5 workouts that are 30 minutes a day. So if we go in here, now you can see, oh my lord, the roosters came out again. So if you go in here, now you can see, now on the app it looks a little bit different, but I'm logged in online, so I have all these other tabs here. I can add food to my meals. Like I can do save recipes. Like this is a really cool app. I really like it. You can save recipes to your recipe box. I have none here yet, but I can like add them in if I have the time to do that. Or I can, oops, I didn't mean to do that. Or I can add them in here. So for breakfast, I had, let's see, let's search for something. What's a good breakfast to have? Let's do oatmeal. So you can see they have all kinds of choices here. I mean, it's very cool. Like they even have the Subway and McDonald's oatmeal choices here. That's crazy. Okay, so I'm going to choose the first one here. Oats, regular, quick, and instant, unriched, cooked with water without salt. That's good for me. How many cups did I have? This is in cups. So let's do, I don't know, 2 servings. So we're going to add that to breakfast, okay? So automatically adds those calories in here for me. So that was 295 calories. Now for lunch, I had, I don't know, chicken sandwich. Oops. I'm just going to put chicken. I can't spell sandwich right now. Did I lose you guys, or are you guys still there?
No, I'm here.
Okay, I heard a beep, so I don't know what that was. Okay, organic chicken breast. I don't know what that is. I'm just going to go with chicken breast, meat only, cooked and roasted. Okay, so 1 cup chopped or diced. I'm going to add that. And let's say I had, I don't know, I'm going to add another thing here to lunch because I didn't just eat my chicken by itself like that. That's ridiculous. So I'm going to add a salad. And let's say I went to Olive Garden and had a house salad. That sounds really good right now, actually. And I had 2 plates because those salads are really good. I like them. All right, so now it automatically added my lunch calories here. So now I'm at 500. Okay, 565 for just lunch. If I scroll down here, you can see my total is 860 so far. I have a remaining 340 calories that I can have to stay under that calorie goal without doing exercise, okay? Now let's say for dinner I have, let's find something at Subway. Not. And I'm gonna add, not baked truffles, oven roasted chicken. That's a good one. And I had a 6-inch.
Really like your chicken.
I do. I love chicken. I can cluck all night if you want me to. All right. So now I'm at a negative. You guys see how that changed there? So my total is 1,600. My daily goal was 1,200, and now I'm at a negative. So I can complete this entry. Oops. Wait, hold on. I want to add exercise. Where's exercise? Oh, okay. So if we scroll down, you can add water consumption. Where did the exercise go? Oh, here it is. So now if I add an exercise here to the day, I'll show you what happens to that excess amount of calories that I had that I probably shouldn't have had at Olive Garden with that extra salad, which is kind of silly because it's a salad. That sounds funny. But anyways, okay. So if I add exercise, let's say I went running, which was probably very unlikely for me. And I went on, I went jogging at 9 miles an hour for 6.5 minutes a mile. That sounds crazy. Okay, for how long? Say 30 minutes. Okay. Add that. So now calories burned, it shows you it's 400. You know, and it's probably either a little more or a little less because our bodies are all very different. But it gives you a pretty good estimate to how many calories you'll be burning if you went running at 9 miles an hour, which is about 6.5 minutes per mile. So that you can kind of see where your calorie burned is here and all that. Okay, so going back to my food, it should subtract on the bottom. See, there it is. So I have a remaining 73 calories now because I exercised and went running, which I think is awesome because, I mean, I could always eat more food. I love food, but that's just me. Okay, so that's basically it. The other stuff I really don't pay attention to because it's not necessary. Like this is the basics if you really wanted to just kind of calculate what you are, how do I turn the screen share off? What you are trying to reach. If you want to calculate what your target or your calorie goal is, and then see where that leaves you after or doing exercise or before exercise and see, you know, if you can add stuff to that or whatever. I don't know. I think it's a cool app. I really like it. I don't know about you guys if you've tried it or not, but yeah. That's all I got.
Okay.
So
Yeah, it's a good app. I mean, I think it's one of the better ones out there. I think it's really easy to use. It's got every program there, whether they're, you know, Weight Watchers, working out at the gym, Beachbody, you know, P90X, any of those workouts. It's got all kinds of food for vegetarian, vegan, kosher, diabetic. So, and there's a huge, like, you know, forums on there where people can get support. So I think it's one of the best ones out there that I've seen.
Definitely.
At least meaning that it has everything in it more than people need. It has a variety of options. It has a huge community there, and it works on your smartphone also. And it's going to take the guessing out of where you should be at. And I like it because you can add in as you go along each day during the day. So if you don't have a prepared meal or you know meal plan for the day, which you should have an idea what you're going to eat, but sometimes you have to go out. Sometimes you go to a relative's house or a friend's house and they have food, and you have to enter that in. It's going to at least give you an idea where you're at and how many calories per day that you should have.
Yeah, very cool. All right, so anything else you guys want to add before we head off of here?
Nope. Paul?
I'm trying to think. I mean, I think that pretty much covers it. One of the things I did want to emphasize is she chose sedentary because her job was sedentary in nature, where she's sitting all day. Even though she was exercising every day, she didn't put physically, what is it, extremely... What's the term they use there?
I forget now, but it's
I think there's like slightly active or moderately active, and there's different ones. But she didn't go and put extremely active, even though she's doing it 30 minutes a day, every day. Like some people might think that they are. It's always better to pick something that's less, because even if you burn more calories, let's say you exercise, you're going to burn more calories, so you're going to be under that limit.
Right. And that's the cool thing about the app. I mean, they have you calculate it without the exercise. So you're supposed to enter in your information like before your exercising components come in. I don't know if that made sense. But like you add in, okay, yes, I'm going to exercise. This is how many. This is my goal, so that they can help you keep track of that. But then when you enter in the actual physical activity you do, you see that subtracted from your calorie intake for the day.
Yeah,
which is really cool.
I think that's a great feature. One of the things I did want to talk about is how many calories are in a pound.
Mm-hmm.
And for example, you want to lose 1 pound a week. Well, there's 3,500 calories in a pound. So if you were to cut 250 calories from your diet, and if you were to exercise 250 calories, that's 500 calories, right? So
Mm-hmm.
you're cutting from the food, you're cutting, and you're burning calories by exercising. So right there, you're gonna lose 1 pound a week, 7 days a week, 500 calories you're reducing. So that's
Mm-hmm.
3,500 calories. So that's another way to look at it. Like if I want to lose 1 pound a week, this is what I need to do. I need to, eat this much. Even if you didn't have that app, you can kind of figure it out.
Yeah. Very cool.
So yeah, I mean, remember calories are not just calories. You want to stick to the normal, like real food, like I like to call it. Just fruits, vegetables, lean meats, nuts. Uh, Anything else there, Tom? Am I missing something?
No, drink plenty of water because water is going to flush fat and keep you hydrated.
Yeah, and I forgot to show you guys that it helps you track your water intake too. It's pretty cool.
And the other thing I wanted to tell you is it can be overwhelming to. We're not saying completely change your diet right away. Maybe just take one thing out, change one thing. Maybe drink soda every day. Maybe stop drinking soda.
Mm-hmm.
Cut back on the soda. And by doing it one little thing at a time, you're gonna start noticing some differences. So do like we've said before, just do it in small steps.
Yeah.
If you try to stop everything, okay, maybe you've been eating fast food or processed foods, like that's just your normal diet, and you're like, okay, I'm not going to do that anymore. You throw everything out, you're going to be miserable. It's not going to work for you. You're probably going to go binging. like
Right.
so. It's a gradual process, and if you're not ready to do more intense exercise, which you wouldn't be if you haven't been doing it, go for a walk. Start adding walking. A pedometer works great. Like I know we talked about that before. Because it calculates your steps, how many steps you're taking, and what is it like 12,000 steps is like 5 miles or something like that. I'm not sure if it calculates to that, but
Mm-hmm.
the point is, if you're calculating your steps, if you make it a goal, and you don't have to just go walk. I mean, it's throughout your day.
Yeah.
You start seeing like what you're really doing. It's pretty exciting. And you might want to start doing a little more. So gradual. Calories are not just calories. Remember that. And that's all I got.
Awesome. Then we'll go ahead and end here. If you have any questions about any of the nonsense we talked about, because I'm sure some of it sounded like blah 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 blah, and wasn't as clear for whatever reason, please click on the button that's down there below that you see, or leave a comment, or find us on Facebook or Twitter or wherever you're watching this from, YouTube, whatever. Send us a message and we would be happy, more than happy, to help you. That's our job. We are here to help you move on to the next step when you're ready. So, with that being said, applause! We're all finished here, and we'll see you on Friday. What do we have on Friday? I think we're going to be talking about something related to fitness. I'm sure of that. When we figure out the topic, we will definitely put up the link, and you guys can check us out Friday. I am going to log off now and quit blabbing, and you guys can say bye to our viewers. All right.
See you next time.
All right. Have a good day.